Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Here's another of my fictional short stories. This one is called If I Could Do It Over Again. Like most old people, I spend ever more time looking back than forward. After all, what's ahead ain't so pretty. Looking back, I wish I had been a less compliant student. Not a bad kid, just, for example, insisting that the homework was too easy or that I would learn more from some other term paper topic. Gone to the prom. I had a lovely girlfriend. I was just too cheap to spend on the prom, plus the tuxedo, the limo, the corsage. In retrospect, I should have gone. Staying as a physics major, even though it's hard. Yeah, sociology was much easier, but throughout my life, I felt like the field was BS, no more than common sense and leftist ideology. Spend your resources not on the most contributory, but others. I lived with a chronic case of imposter syndrome. Staying single. Back then, getting married was what you did, but a long lifetime together, I would have been wiser to have a series of shorter-term relationships. Being child-free. Beyond parenthood being an enormous, decades-long sacrifice of freedom, money, and peace of mind, as it turned out, both of my kids, let's just say, deeply disappoint me. Keep working until I wasn't pulling my weight. Again, being rather standard, I retired at the age of 68, while still at the top of my game. I rationalized, let young people have a chance. But in retrospect, I believe my experience plus some wisdom would have kept me quite productive and been way more pleasurable to me. The first couple of months of retirement were okay, but it's been a long time since then. Retirement is like the Roach Motel. You can check in, but you can't check out. Garden earlier. I've enjoyed gardening. My thumb keeps getting greener, and I've learned how to adapt that hobby to my predilections. For example, I like comparing different kinds of tomatoes, zinnias, roses. FYI, my favorite tomato is orange Peruche, favorite zinnia, Preciosa Red, and favorite rose, it's the best of the thousands I've hybridized. I've named it I Love You, and still hope it'll be picked up by a major rose distributor like Jackson & Perkins or Star. And refusing cancer treatment, the difficult cost, recovery, and side effects from chemo, radiation, and surgery, and at best, it forestalled the recurrence that now besets me. So, I've shown you mine. Care to show me yours? Anyway, that's a fictional short story. Thank God I don't have cancer. If I could, and I'm not quite that old. If I could do it all over again. Anyway, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. Perhaps most relevant is How to Do Life, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.